Personal selfishness is the main reason for the present high divorce rate throughout the world. This desire for personal gratification results in disharmony in marriage. Couples interested only in themselves don't communicate. And lack of communication then becomes a major stumbling block in developing true love. Lack of communication, coupled with the postponement of children, is based on selfishness, as is the greater evil of abortion. We shudder as we read in Leviticus of the sacrifices of idol worshippers of that time who fed their children into the fiery maw of the iron god Moloch. Is personal selfishness, which results in abortion, any less repulsive to God? As modern people, through abortion, offer the sacrifice of their children to their idol of selfish materialism? In Europe, families are limited to a point where couples are more or less ostracized by neighbors and friends if they have more than 2 children. Some European nations are even now beginning to decline in population as birth control and abortion become a way of life. Far too many wives are working in order that the couple may have its own home, a car, colored television, or extensive vacation trips. Children for such couples are an unwanted handicap and a needless expense. Why bother to marry when children are neither wanted nor expected? Why burden oneself with marriage when couples expect to change partners when they tire of one another? What is the need for virtue when one's goal is only self-satisfaction? If ever there was a need for the restoration of truth in a world where man is only interested in his own pleasure and self-gratification, it is now. As I see how many people, not only in Europe, but everywhere, quarrel and antagonize one another, I understand better why Jesus continually emphasized the need for love. The gospel of Jesus Christ is a gospel of love. A life of love is not an easy life to live, especially when one lives in a world where strife with neighbors and strife within one's own family is so common. People have been hurt so often in the past that they are constantly on guard one against another. They've drawn a defensive circle around themselves so tightly it's difficult to penetrate. Yet they need to be taught love. Strife in families leads to wife abuse and child abuse. This too comes through personal selfishness. It is so common in the world that we even find it creeping into the church. As the church grows rapidly, we must teach love with increasing effectiveness. This is why our church leaders continually caution home teachers to care for their families and watch over the church always and be with and strengthen them and see that there is no iniquity in the church, neither hardness with each other, neither lying, backbiting, nor evil speaking.